you were just focused on hitting the ball in platinum, okay, I got some tips for you. I'm a fellow Diamond too, and I think I can help you. A short kid on YT. I feel like the biggest thing that I noticed to get to like escape platinum is focusing. Like, if you have mechanics for diamond, which I feel like most hard stuck platinum 3s could actually do it. I just hit diamond 2 last game. I feel like most people could actually hit diamond, but the problem is there's a couple things that I'm gonna list that I think that could be the problem of why you're hard stuck platinum 3. Because I was hard stuck platinum 3, and it sucks to get out of that little loophole where you'll get into diamond 1, you'll get so excited, and a couple days later you'll lose it. So I'm gonna help you not be hard stuck platinum 3 forever. I feel like the 3 most common mistakes when people are trying to get to diamonds is rotation. I'm gonna go over rotation, positioning also, which is like one of the main keys, and like keeping the ball. Like, instead of just, I'm gonna start by going over not like just booming, like game sense pretty much, like not just booming the ball and stuff like that. And then I'm also gonna go over to game sense. Not just booming the ball can really help. Let's just say if you are in a 50-50 and the opponent's on the other side of the net and it's a one-on-one, and instead of booming the ball all the way to the other side so it bounces off the top of the net and gives it to the other team, which they could potentially score if you screw up, what you could do is you could hit the ball a little bit with power, catch it on the top of your car, and maybe go for a flick or jump to air dribble, or ground to air dribble. There's many other things that you can do, like a double tap or something, and there's more that you can do than just booming the ball. Now I'm gonna go over game sense. Not really a way to describe game sense. I feel like game sense is kind of just like your IQ of the game, pretty much. Like, should I go for this? Should I go for that? Should I play back? Game sense can be really helpful in certain situations, most situations, and they can definitely help you get out of sticky situations. Just practicing your game sense. I've noticed if you go on YouTube and you search up like IQ test for Rocket League, you give you a bunch of decisions and it'd show you a clip, like what would you do, and they can help like put in decision making, and then you kind of just eventually implement it into your Rocket League game. So that's pretty much game sense. There's no actual way to explain game sense. It's kind of just like you just gotta get good at like making the right decisions and stuff like that. Okay, so this is pretty big. If you're playing a doubles or 3s, it's pretty much different. But I'm a doubles main. I always play doubles, and I'm pretty sure if you guys are watching, you guys mostly play doubles. But I'm also gonna go over 3s after this. So doubles rotation. One person can stay midfield or like middle of their back end, like close to the net but not fully up to the middle point, and the other player can stay middle to the other like half of the field on their side. And basically what they can do is they can kind of like focus like hitting the ball and kind of just like shooting the ball and stuff like that. But if they screw up and they hit it over the backboard or it's off, what I would recommend, going back, traveling across the corner, grabbing boost, and once you reach close to the net, your other teammate will grab boost, make sure they already have boost, and they will rotate up and get ready to challenge after they screw up. Like if they screw up, and when you rotate back, the other, like just say player 1, when the player 1 rotates back, they gotta get ready to make a save before player 2 goes up the field after, like to say they missed or you saved it. The player 2 would go up to the field, and then player 1 would stay net until it's cleared and then maybe go a little bit farther. But basically, player 2 now is gonna go up and they're gonna play, and if they score, then that's pretty much all you do. And I guess I'll go over 3s now. For 3s, it's mostly one player plays net, the other player plays middle of their side, and the other player is middle of the field, kind of just like make sure, like kind of like what I say in doubles, like the other guy that's in the middle, he's just kind of focused on hitting the ball and trying to shoot the ball in the net. But if they screw up, the guy in the middle of the field, up front from the goalie, is going to then go up. The other player is going to rotate behind, and the person in the net is going to go up a little bit farther, and the person who started at first is going to rotate behind. And then they're going to kind of go into a pattern like that way. And the player who's rotating back, just call him player one, that was originally at the front of the field, he's going to get boost, and he's just going to get ready to defend the ball. And then the goalie is... Then he's going to kind of go up front, like the goalie's going to move up front. He's going to take net and get ready to defend a shot. And kind of, if you want the middle guy in like the middle of your side, he can challenge as long as he, like, if he can read it correctly, then that's good. But you always got to be behind him, just ready for him, just in case if he misses.